Hello, welcome to Tanya's Beauty Box. I am Tanya, and now we're going to play in some makeup. The feature of the day is going to be my Natasha Denona My Dream palette. I bought this because of that orange shifty color in it, and I used it once and haven't used it since. That's not good. I was able to get this because of one of my best friends I've known since 10th grade. I'm sorry, 6th grade when I was 10. So it's been 40 years of friendship going on, and that was from 83 to 2023. Um, yeah, I saw this palette in store and had to have it. It is absolutely beautiful to me, and I just had to have it. As you can see, I've been digging in that shade. I'm not sure if that's one of those creamy mattes or cream powders. That shade is called Edgy. But we're not going to start off with eyes. We're going to start off with the face. So let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I hope everyone is having a great spooky season. I think I've adopted that. I think I heard that from Beauty Over Age, Denise or Nisi. She says spooky season, or she has spooky season written somewhere, and I've been calling this time of year spooky season ever since. So the very first thing we're going to do is I'm kind of out of sorts because I haven't filmed in quite a while. I did a lot of pre-filming and I haven't filmed since then. So I'm kind of out of sorts at the moment. First things first, we're going to put on some primer. This is the Present from Philosophy. This is going to act as a great primer for the stick foundation that I'm going to use to help it glide over the skin so it doesn't tug. Wow, here we go. I might have used a little much. I haven't used it in quite a while. And you can use this particular primer without foundation. It's a great barrier from your skin and the elements. I have on a gloss, so my lips can stay moisturized as I put this makeup on, and a clean microfiber cloth. Next, we're going to put on, and I liked it because of the color. I used this in one of my latest videos that you've probably seen, or maybe it hasn't come up yet, but you will be seeing the Thread Face It um, Thread Cosmetics Face It Rich Brown Warm number 160. I think you can buy this through the lip bar or at Target. I have my mirror here and we're ready to go. And that's just helping it glide. And it like just melts into the skin. Now we're gonna spray my face. This is something that I haven't done. I used to do all the time when I would use a stick foundation. I'm gonna use the Mario Badescu. This is the facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. Smells divine. Nice fine mist. Smells great. I'm using a 4HD Sigma brush. So it's like a cube shape, triangular. Get into that hairline. Don't forget that hairline. Don't need that halo of foundation. This might not be the best brush for this. I don't think it's the best brush for this, but I just would like to use it because it's so stinking cute. It's just so cute. So we'll get one that's more for what I'm doing here. I'm going to spray it. This is a Heavenly brush from Philosophy. I'm sorry, from It Cosmetics. I'm going to use it to buff in that foundation a little bit better than what I was doing with that other brush. So I haven't found the perfect calling for that HD Sigma brush, but a little bit more. And I think it kind of wiped away what I was doing. But what's going to also help out is the foundation setting powder I'm going to be using. This is the finishing powder from KVD in the shade Deep. I was so tempted in the Mega Drop Shop from Ipsy. Even though I cancel my 2 BoxyCharms, I still get the glam bag. And the reason why you haven't seen my special guest, my little niece, is because I haven't got the glam bag yet. So when that comes in, she'll be around. But I was so tempted in that drop shop to get more of this, but I was like, you haven't even hit pan. And you have 10,000 other foundation finishing powders, setting powders that you need to get through. Why spend money? Even though this is very cheap, well, some of it was cheap. Those prices are now compared to where it used to be with Ipsy. I'm sorry, with Boxy. Those prices they're not as much of a bigger discount as it used to be. So I'm using this to bridge the gap, so to speak, with the foundation. Okay. Next, I'm losing stuff on this table here. I'm going to take this brush here, which is an angled foundation brush, but we're not going to use the foundation, and I'm not going to use my concealer. What I'm going to do, I'm going to use a lighter powder. This is the L'Oreal True Match powder. I'm going to put that up under my eye to get rid of some of that darkness. I have been trying to find stuff to binge watch. I know I probably say that all the time in these videos. It's like nothing on. I did have my niece, when did I have her? A couple weekends ago. Not sure if I told you, but when we went to go see Paw Patrol, that was pretty good. It was worth my money. That I hate to say, I enjoyed that much more than the Little Mermaid. The Little Mermaid was good. I like that song Scuttlebutt, but that Paw Patrol movie was Just a little bit better in my estimation. The scuttlebutt. Who's the says of what? Let's see here. Where is my blush? Because I'm gonna need this powder again. For blush, we're gonna go in with Fenty's cream blush. It's Rose Latte number 10. I remember putting this on and thoroughly enjoying myself. As soon as I find a brush to use with which to put it on. So we're going to use this Farrah Blush and Contour brush. This is what it looks like. It's a big mess. But nevertheless, we're putting it on. This is so much better than that Tarte Maracuja Juicy Cream Blush. So much better. Color is great. Let's do the other side, shall we? I also want to direct you over to a channel. It's Simply You Makeup. Simply You Makeup. Her name is V. She is dynamic and diverse. She's an authoress. She does t-shirts. But what she's been doing lately is what I'm calling a one-on-one class for beginners and for those that just want a refresher. She's been doing concealer classes, how to apply concealer properly, how to find an undertone, working with hooded eyes, foundation tutorials. They are very good and in-depth. I think I shared one on my community tab. Oh, y'all can't see this, but this is blushing. I am blushing. I am blushing with this blush. Okay? But back to V. Oh, I'm feeling myself. Feeling myself. Feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. That blush is so friggin' pretty, and it don't look all extra. It looks dewy, but it don't look like greasy, which is what I was getting. I'm putting some powder on just to set, which is what I was getting with that Maracuja situation. I was like, I don't know about this because it never dried down. I don't understand that. It just never dried down. Who wants greasy cheeks? I mean, it's supposed to come off dewy, but it was coming off greasy to me on my skin. And I don't have oily skin. I have normal to dry. More so normal. We're going to use the YC collection from the eye primer. Both eyes. Just enough. And as I mentioned before to start the show, it's going to be the My Dreams palette. And specifically, we're going to get into the color that brought me in, which is this Invention right here. But let's start off with Familiar right here. Wipe off some of this excess color off this brush So this microfiber towel. I'm never going to use the one Julia sent to me. It is just too cute to be using. Too cute. I'm bringing that down into the inner socket, the inner corner, blowing it out on the outer edge. Blowing it out on the outer edge. That's going to be our transition. But yeah, try out looking at V's channel, Simply You Makeup. You will not be disappointed. Her and she has another channel. I think it's called For the Broken Hearted or something like that. But you can, once you get to her channel, Simply You Makeup, you can look through her description box and find the Broken Hearted channel, because she was showing how to make shampoo. Wouldn't that be great to make your own quality shampoo for what your hair really needs? Wouldn't that just be lovely? I'll put a little bit more. This brush is getting wiggly. You don't have to tape it up, because I don't want it to fall apart when I'm using it. You know? Next, we're going to take, let's go into Instinct. Well, no. Let's go into Invention. Take that on the finger. I don't know how that's going to apply on a brush. It's kind of chunky. Yes, I bought the whole palette because this one color called my name. I missed out on the Born to Run because I said from Urban Decay, I'm not buying that palette for that. I think it's called Accelerate. For that one color. Bought a whole palette for one color. And I think I missed out on that. So I saw this color and I said, yep, I'm doing it. I'm buying the one palette for the palette for the one color. This is a precision eyelid brush from Complex Culture. Now we're going to go into Instinct and try to bridge the gap there. Tie that in. I want from Pat McGrath that Bijou Brilliance, the large palette that has the purple shadow in it. Actually, I want both palettes. But if I had to pick one, which I do because they're $76, and the sale that they just had did not include the Bijou Brilliance, I want that palette. I do. I think I deserve it. The only thing is, and thanks to Julia from Accessorize Your Life, she was so gracious and generous that she sent to me Paradise Venus, which is in that particular larger palette. But what's wrong with having two Paradise Venus? One in a palette and one is a standalone. I wonder if it's the same quality. They said the shadows were made in the USA. And supposedly bra, blushes were made in Italy, which is so funny. Just give us the same quality. People are gonna buy it or they're not gonna buy it. But you could give us the same quality and it'll probably go better for you. People will be very much more inclined to buy it. And if it happens to sell out before I get to it, oh well, big deal. I have 10,000 shadows, and I'm sure I have a purple shadow. Well, maybe not the exact same, but that Violets palette by Juvia's Place, that might be a keeper. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take that same brush, wipe it off really good on the microfiber towel. We're gonna go into the one that I've been digging in, and that one is called Edgy. I was gonna go black, but I think I want to do tonals. Mm-hmm. 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 And keep this closer to the inner edge of that invention rather. There we go. Just so it can gradiate. All right. My dream is a dream come true. For me, for you. Alright, I haven't used this in forever, and I don't know, and I hope that it's still working. This is a Clinique Pretty Easy Liquid Eyeliner Pen. It is not a felt. It is a bristle brush. So, I'm liking that. Liking it, liking it. That was super duper easy. Now, something I just pulled out the bag. This is that anti-gravity mascara. I'm not in love with it. I don't hate it. It's just the first thing I pulled out of the bag. I didn't have to go rooting around for anything. It was in the bag, so I decided I would just go ahead and use it. I think it's about time for me to rotate back to the West Wing. So I can hear some intelligent speaking people. The dialogue, the writing on that show. I wish everyone spoke like that. I wish I spoke like that. But who else would I speak like that with? Most people will probably be like, what is wrong with you? Why are you talking like that? Like, West Wing, baby. I took my niece, I just dropped her off about 45 minutes ago to an hour. Took her out to the Halloween place so she could pick a costume. And she wanted to be a ninja, so of course, that's on the boys' side. And she wanted to be a ninja. First, she went from an angel to a ninja. So we're going to be ninjas for Halloween. Well, she's going to be. So when she goes trick-or-treating, I don't do the trick-or-treat thing. I don't hand out candy. I try to make my house as dark as possible so you can't even fathom that I might be. And I even turn off my porch light because it's like the kind that motion sensor. I don't want nothing to breeze by and turn it on by mistake either. Okay, I was talking junk about this mascara, and it's doing a pretty dang good job here. So I won't talk junk about you. I'm not gonna say go out and get it. If you come across it and you're looking for a mascara, you could try it. It's a silicone rubber brush. It's not the bristles, which is my favorite bristles, but it did do a great job with my lashes. Now my eye want to run. Why? That's the way the world works. Now, let's do something with these lips. In a minute. I'll be right back. I had to run in the kitchen and take care of something. I don't know why I started cooking and then got this urge to put on some makeup. It never fails. We're using tried and true molasses lip liner from Sephora. Next, we're going to take Maybelline's Untainted Spice number 950. Untainted Spice. And Stocks and Bondage High Shine Sparkling Lip Gloss from Too Faced. Then we're going to put our glasses on so we can do our brows. A little quiet. Those brows require quiet and concentration. Look at that rosé latte. I love blush. I was a lip gloss. I went from lipstick to lip gloss. Now I'm on blush fiend. I think I'll be a eyeshadow fanatic, regardless, considering all the palettes that I have. And I have a Coastal Scents palette in my drawer at work that I keep meaning to bring home to do a little throwback to Coastal Scents. I think it's the Warm palette. Who is she and what is she to you? All right. What did we do over the summer? That's something. In the comments, write down what you did over the summer that you either planned on doing, you got an opportunity to do, or if you just kind of like stayed around the house and did DIY projects. Put that down in the comments. Or did you start a channel over the summer? Did you revamp your channel? put that information down. In the description box. Not description, only I can use the description box. But in the comments. Alright, so that's the brush. That's the situation. So this is the look. One. This is the look. I'm losing color because my eyes are watering. They weren't watering prior to me starting this whole shebang. But now I have dampness. But I'm liking this. I'm liking the gradient. I'm loving the wing. That don't write off Clinique. Clinique has some great products. This eyeliner, after my Maybelline Curvitude, for liquid, let's put it like that. After my Maybelline Curvitude, the next thing on my list would be the Clinique Pretty Easy Liquid Eyelining Pen. It's not the felt, it's a brush. So it kind of like, it's like calligraphy. You just kind of like swoop. You swoop it on, and it's like, it just flicks. It has a nice, precise tip, so you can flick it. Look at the wing. There's nothing better, except for the fact when your makeup doesn't run. I'm patting versus swiping, attempting not to remove any makeup. And hopefully it's not lifting off. But yeah, this is the look. And I hope you enjoyed it. Those are the cheeks. They blushing. You know they blushing. And are the lips. Now, this would not be a Tanya's Beauty Box video without some hair, right? So let's put on some hair. I just took off some hair because I just dropped my niece off. I got stuff coming at me. So we're going to put our hair on. And that's going to just elevate the look. If I could get on some lashes. And there we go. Now I'm ready to go out the door. This took about, 35 minutes because I was talking too much. And working with that stick, foundation stick. But yeah, here we go. This is the overall look. I hope you like it. I enjoyed creating it. And I hope that you enjoy watching it. I will see you all in another video, preferably with my niece. Hopefully with her, because that means my glam bag has shown up. And we'll get to it. We'll do an unbagging for you guys. Stay whimsical. Let your inner whimsy shine. And I'll see you soon. Bye.